When an artist wants to enlarge a picture to be redrawn at a larger size, they can use a piece of equipment, a special type of projector. This one's called the tracer, and the name is named that because we see the artist girl actually tracing it onto the board. So as you know, projectors kind of have a problem with keystone, and that is at the top of the page is wider than the bottom. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing using a PC, MS Paint, and just tracing it onto a large screen TV. So that's coming up next. So the first thing I did using MS Paint is to take the alien image and chop him in half. So his we're just going to use the right side, and then I laid him down, flipped him over 90 degrees. So when we view this image in MS Paint print preview mode, the body height will be about 9.5 inches. We need to do a tracing that'll be at least 4 times larger than that. So the first step is to double the size of the image. We're going to do that by an online website utility called imagesplitter.net. And to double it, we're going to put the rows as 2 and the columns as 2, and that'll double it. I know it's difficult to see, but there are faint blue lines dividing this image into 4 equal parts. This online utility will allow you to save the 4 equal parts into 4 independent JPEG files. There they are shown on the screen. That's what we're going to use to put up against a TV monitor and trace the image. So when we split this file into 4, these images will double in height. So now we're at 19 inches. So the images on my small TV monitor were 19 inches in total, but now I'm going to paste a piece of Bristol board right onto my big screen TV, a 48-inch screen TV, which will double the size. And because the background is so bright, it'll show right through a Bristol board, and you can easily trace with a marker onto the board. Then lay it all out, and there's your template. So this part 2 of the video deals with the subject matter, or the problem specifically of resizing the original image in order to get the exact size at the enlargement size. And there's a bit of a trick to it. I'm going to talk about that next. So here's our sample circumstance. The image on MS Paint is in the edit mode is 6 inches, but when you go into print preview mode, which is the desired method, the image goes a little bigger at 7.25 inches. Now our target size on the original image is 7 inches instead of 7.25, and that's because we intend to, through enlargement, it'll double twice, so it'll be 4 times the original image size, which is 28 inches. The project is to use MS Paint to take a character and create the circumstance where we can enlarge it through a process of splitting the image and then displaying the image on a bigger screen TV. So basically, here we have a number 4 laying on its side. I'm using my tape measure, and it's 6 inches on the screen. However, when I go into print preview mode, which is the desirable thing, I measure it and I see that this digit then becomes almost, well, it's 7 1/4. And so what we're going to do is close out print preview mode, and we're going to take the canvas and enlarge it slightly, and then go back into print preview mode. And we can see now that the digit 4 has now been reduced in size down to just less than in 7 inches. So go back and forth till you get it right, and that's how you'll end up with an output product that'll be exactly the size you want it when you go through the enlargement.